it's Jennifer from Flux. In this video, we're going to be checking out some blocking wires from the Lazadas company. And I'm really excited about this because I have made blocking wires homemade, but I've never actually had a real set of them. So I'm really excited to open all of this up and show all of you as well. So let's slip this out of the package. And when I got it, I always peek first, so sorry about that, but I always like to peek first. But it comes wrapped nicely in bubble wrap so that everything is protected. And this came from overseas in Israel, so it traveled a long way to where I am, and but it was nice and protected and cushiony. So let's open this bubble wrap up. And inside is, now this is a deluxe blocking wire set. This Lazadas Knitting Accessories is the name of the company. They have other sets too, so you can kind of get whatever works for you best. Let me just scoot this bubble wrap out of the way. Okay, so it comes in this cute clear bag, so everything is together, which I love because those of us who knit and crochet, we have lots of tiny little tools and yarn, and things can get lost and all over the place. So this, just the back of it is Lazadas Knitting Accessories, super flexible knitting blocking wire, and this again is the deluxe set. And their website, if you see here at the bottom, is www.lazadas.net. All right, let's open this bag. And again, I like how it's all contained in this bag. It makes it super helpful to keep it all together. Okay, so let's lay out what we have. There are instructions in here. They're made in Israel. The deluxe blocking wire set contains 10 blocking wires, 35 inches or 90 centimeters long each. 5 blocking wires that are 70 inches long, 180 centimeters long each. So we have our wires here. And then we have 60 nickel-plated T-pins. And this is important because you want to make sure they're rust-proof, okay? So I'm just going to read you, I won't read you the entire thing, but just to summarize, it says they're made from an innovative metal alloy with great flexibility and memory. They're super elastic, can be bent, and have the ability to snap back to a straight wire. So that's really neat because we make things of all shapes and sizes. Now I know this says knitting accessories, but I have blocked many, many crochet pieces, so you can totally use this for your crochet pieces as well, okay? And even if you are a loom person or someone who likes to weave, you can block just about anything. You can even block things that are store-bought, like if you buy a really nice shawl or socks or whatever, you can block you know, commercially made items as well. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. Also, they give instructions on how to use them. Now in my next video, I'm going to show you how to use, we're going to do a tutorial. I thought it would be best if we had it separate so we could kind of do the unboxing in this video. And then in the next video, I'll show you how all of this works. Okay, so also with care instructions, it says if you feel your wires need cleaning, wipe them with isopropyl alcohol, which is like rubbing alcohol, or synthetic vinegar. Always after use, coil and return to storage. So these come in nice resealable bags, which is nice because as far as the instructions go, they say after use, return to storage. So they do give you the means to store these items as well. So it's nice they come in resealable bags so that you have the ability to store them and not just kind of toss them in your tool bag. So it says, caution, this product contains nickel. Handle with care, keep away from children for intended use only, okay? So let's slide this over here. And the pins, I just want to show you out of the bag. Now I have some of these as well, and they're very nice. I've used these for blocking this style pin, this T pin, obviously because it's shaped like a T. And actually, I kind of like these better than the ones I have because the ones I have, whoops, are very thick. And these are a little bit more delicate so that they can go through really fine little stitches. So I do like these pins. And they give you a whole bag of them. just wondering, 60 of them. 60 nickel-plated T-pins, okay? So we'll put those aside. Now let's look at some of these wires. And if you've never used blocking wires before, you can see they come in little bundles. If you've never used blocking wires before, what you do when you're blocking your pieces. Now, if you're not familiar with blocking, blocking is when you knit or crochet something, you can either mist it with some water, or you can actually submerge it and soak it, and then you pin it back and allow the item to dry in the shape you want it to be. So for example, lace, when you knit or crochet lace, sometimes it's a little bit like crunched in, but blocking really opens up those beautiful stitches. And sometimes if you need to increase the size of your piece a little bit, you can really block it and even hold a ruler and get it exactly the size you need it to be. And this works great for natural fibers. Now with acrylics, you can kind of steam block them, but the natural fibers is what works really well with blocking, okay? And then how the wires work, so you have the pins, you can just pin a piece back, but the blocking wires are really nice because now each one of these has a little, like a twisty tie around it. I don't know what the technical name for these is. I'm just going to say twisty tie. If you know the real name for these, comment below. But I guess that's what I've always called them. They're like the little, like bag ties with the wire through them. But they're each one is wrapped individually with these twisty ties so that they're not all tangled up when you get them. Okay, so I have it unwrapped. And so how the blocking wires work is, now I think it's really interesting as I'm unwrapping this. Just as a side note real quick. Do you see how when I unwrap this, it just springs into shape? Look how straight that is. Now it is bowed a little bit, and that's totally fine because when you pin things back, but actually it's not really, it's just the way I was holding it. It just snapped into a perfectly straight line. That's pretty amazing. And it's been coiled ever since I got them into a circle. So that's pretty neat. So how the blocking wires work is you grab, I'll just summarize it, but we'll do an actual tutorial in the next video in case you've ever wanted to try them, is you take the edge of your piece. This allows you to get a nice straight edge without putting 5 billion pins down the edge of it. So you can put your piece, let's say you knitted this square, and you put your piece along this edge, and then you're just going to use your pins to kind of hold it in place. But if you didn't have this wire, you'd have to put a whole lot of pins in order to get that nice straight line. So these are really, really handy. So in the next video, we're going to actually put these to use, and I'm going to show you how they work. So check out Lazadas, www.lazadas.net. It's Lazadas knitting accessories. And I have here the Deluxe set. Super flexible knitting blocking wire deluxe set, and it comes with all of these sizes. I have one size here, one size here, the 35-inch and the 70-inch, and then you get the 60 pins. So it's a full set to really take care of all your blocking needs. In my next video, we're going to put these to work. I'm going to show you how they work, and be sure and check out that video because I'm going to show you some really easy to find and super inexpensive blocking mats that you can use. So check them out. I'll put all the links below, and thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the subscribe button to get all the latest Fiber Flux video updates. Thanks again.